Can you do the baseball thing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You better be able to.
Charge!
Charge! Dis!
Oh.
You're supposed to say charge. The team lost a horrible... That's everybody walking out just...
That's what happens when you play for the Rockefellers and you lose.
Everybody's dead. You hear me? Dead!
The Rockefellers never lose.
In the
Just like they're never eaten.
Dead! Unfortunately, like we're joking about that shit, but that was actually what they did to the Iraqi team in the World Cup or some shit. They're like if they lost in the World Cup in soccer, if they lost in the World Cup it was the World Cup.
Hey, you want to know something cool?
What?
Welcome back to another show of Deep Thoughts Whiskey Shots. It's me, Blade, the degenerate extraordinaire, your
this
co-host.
bastard.
Snuck in there like a gangster. And back to our fearless host.
Yes, it is I.
Drop those adjectives, baby.
It is I, your Manila Gorilla, the albino rhino, American podcasting legend, in the flesh himself. Here I am, the blue eyes with the white dragon. You would never know because I don't show my eyes behind. Oh, look, my eyebrows are coming out good. Sorry, that was funny. It's me, it's James. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Threw me for a little bit of a loop. Him, the producer, liked to fuck with my head, but that's okay because we all love each other. Exactly.
Sometimes consensually.
Yes. Anywho, everybody have a good weekend. Everything was cool with everybody. Easter was right around the corner. Just, go ahead and throw that out there. So everybody have a good Easter. Y'all do anything?
The Pope died.
What? Well, okay. I guess we're just jumping into that. Yes, the Pope died. What was his name, producer?
Francis.
Pope Francis. Wasn't it like the third or the fourth or some shit like that?
Yeah, traditionally they would have to pick one of the names of an old pope. So he went with Francis.
Oh.
They changed their name when they become pope.
Really? I actually didn't know that. Is that how that works, or are you just kind of speculating?
No, I'm serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, like, being the Pope is like picking up the mantle of Batman or something?
Wait, but hold on. My thing is, so if you have to pick a previous pope, like, wouldn't they all have the same name because there'd be one original pope and then from there on?
Not entirely. It's just now it's a traditional thing for them to just...
It's like they got to 50 and they're like, look, guys, we're not going to remember. Just start using the same. They probably got to like 10.
Well, they're also the king of the Vatican, too, as well as the pope.
That's true.
So they get to pick both.
That's kind of crazy. Could you imagine? You just, like, I guess you don't just wake up. You got to survive like 60 years or whatever.
It is the only elected monarchy, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Man, you're dropping some fucking knowledge over there.
I got really curious earlier today.
No, that's good. That's what we need him for. That's where he comes in clutch.
So you also know about the little silver hammer they run up on him and he goes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It gets exciting for the Pope.
And then he rolled a 1 on his revive check.
Oh Lord.
Sorry, guys.
We
Black smoke.
There.
Black smoke.
I was trying, but we got to that too quick for me. You got the torch on you?
Somewhere. In my pocket.
That's a little torch thief.
Can you guess what's in my pocket?
Playing a little pocket pull.
Oh, that's my...
See, this guy caught me all off guard. Wasn't ready for.
Yeah, I don't have my lighter. It's in my car.
Son of a bitch.
It's in my car.
Oh my god. Well, fuck it. I guess this is
we can roll with it.
Maybe this is where we're at today. So the Pope died. I believe it was of natural causes. Nothing crazy. I mean,
Yes, I was reading an article that it was a stroke and a heart attack.
Damn, double whammy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Damn, that just seems like a cruel joke. It's like God's like, hey, watch this one. I'm gonna give him 2. I'm gonna give him 2 things. 2 things gonna take him out because he's my guy. So it can't just be one thing. He's the Pope. It's got to be 2 things. A stroke and a heart attack at the same time. That's a horrible combination, though. Like,
yeah, and I kind of wonder which one happened first. Was it the heart attack and then the stroke, or was it the stroke?
I thought the stroke leads into the heart attack. I know I think there's like a way where it's like scientifically it happens more one way or the other. I honestly don't know off the hand, but I know they're pretty much hand in hand. I think the stroke leads, I don't know, because if you start having a heart attack and then it causes you to have a stroke, like I think that might be the way it works. regardless, it's a shitty situation. R.I.P. Pope, all that stuff.
Now I've got another question,
What?
Spencer. Since you're so knowledgeable over here, what do the other color smokes mean? Because like black smoke, I know is like dead Pope, Pope
God,
dead.
Here we go.
Pope did.
No. It's black smoke is that they haven't elected a pope yet.
Okay.
White smoke is that they have elected a pope.
Okay.
This is during. So then, blue smoke is it's they elected a new pope that is a Karen.
That's a Karen. What do you mean
okay.
it's a Karen?
That's a Karen. And they
Okay.
got the red streak in their hair.
Oh. So why would it be blue? Wouldn't it be a blue streak in their hair?
That's what I mean.
Oh, you said red.
Did I say red?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said red.
Well, it's the same thing, but for red smoke too.
Oh, so depending on what kind of Karen streak is coming
You're
in,
either going to
you're
get a
gonna-
Karen or a Keith. Yes.
So what about purple?
Purple hair is the pope's trans.
Okay, seems fair.
I meant smoke, but okay.
Yeah. Well, that's what smoke means.
What does green mean, Blade?
The Pope's on that ganja. The Pope's smoking that pack.
I
They
mean,
forgot I'm him.
I was thinking they resurrected Saint Patty.
I am the Pope.
So you don't like that one more, James?
Which one?
We got a new Irish pope.
Yeah.
Is that what's going
They
on?
resurrected Saint Patty. That's what
No,
green
we're
smoke
fucking
means.
with you.
Well, I know obviously not the St. Patty part, but I didn't know about the Irish part. If there
No,
was
it's
actually-
That would be
It's-
dope as hell if the
It's going to take weeks for them to pick a new one.
I remember like when I was a kid and like one of the, I think it was John Paul or whatever died and like when I was a kid and that shit took like it was longer than weeks, man. It was like a month or something. It was crazy
It
long.
can take
like-
up to a year.
But that's
but
when
it
they had,
usually
like-
gets settled in about a week.
And how do you figure that? Like, do they have like a council of like cardinals,
All the
bishops?
cardinals. All the
Well, I do
cardinals-
know, I do kind of know that. Apparently, there's like a council of whatever, but like there's like a hierarchy. Like it's pretty much well known. Like one of you three will take the mantle. It just
No,
depends on the
no,
time.
no,
like,
I know this one. I know this
Oh,
one.
okay, go ahead.
All the
My hands up,
cardinals
So
have to get together in a room, and most of them don't know each other, so they all have to kind of sit there and pray together and like learn each other and figure out. Well, they have to figure out. They have to do a 2/3 unanimous vote. Whoever gets 2/3 vote on a single person will actually get to become the pope.
Interesting.
So
Interesting. Is it like an elimination battle?
not
Like,
necessarily that. They just
Do
every
they all
time-
bust out their Yu-Gi-Oh cards and
But
go
every
tournament
time-
style, round
listen,
robin?
I'm being serious. Every time you see the black smoke that comes out of there, that's them making a vote, and that's them not making a decision.
Huh.
Yeah, but when you finally see the whites, because they have to burn their slips.
Seen the whites. Whoa.
Yeah, when you see the white smoke,
No. Okay.
that means that they've actually made a decision.
okay.
So
Interesting.
they have to vote like almost every day, and obviously the first couple of days they're not going to make a decision yet.
I'm assuming it's like, oh, black smoke, dark times, white
Two-
smoke, good times, yay, new
two-
pope.
It's probably the new light or some
200
shit. probably.
cardinals. That's it. So they.
That's a lot of damn birds.
It's
And
a
you
lot of
gotta
birds, I know.
Yeah, I'm personally a Blue Jay fan, but yeah, it's a nice bird, a cardinal.
I'm more of an Oriole guy.
Nice. Damn. So you got 200. You got 200 of these religious dudes in one room, and you got to get 2/3 vote. So what would that be like? 66 people have to vote for you. No, 2/3. That'd be like what?
130 something.
132.
I wonder how they do it.
Wait, that's not.
That would be
Yeah,
dope if they did
132.
have like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Everybody just shuffle your cards.
Yeah, or they did Magic the Gathering, and they're like, hey, only
Yeah.
white. Come on, man. You got red, white.
They
Red
play,
and white.
They play D&D.
Oh, man. I mean, look, they're clerics already,
Yeah,
bro.
they're basically already playing.
Yeah, they're already playing. They're ahead of us. They're
La-
LARPing right now, and I'm jealous of that now.
The last character standing in the campaign gets to be the new pope. That's just how it goes. Like,
Yeah.
okay. But what if you die like a triumphant hero? Like, is it like
Let me get
There's-
the lighter from you.
it's just regular actually? What if it's just like one of those situations where it's just like, like one of the guys died, but he like, okay, like say the DM is running a campaign or whatever, right? And then it's like next thing you know, they're having a situation, blah blah blah. It's like this giant monster. Let's just say, is it not a tesseract? Is it a tesseract? Is a monster, a creature?
No, a Tesseract is a cube.
Yeah, I know it's the cube in Avengers, but I feel like
It's
there's
really
a
like a fourth dimensional cube where it's like a cube inside of a cube inside of a cube.
We're really not supposed to comprehend it.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
really
you can't-
comprehend
you're
it
not supposed to-
because
it's
you know,
unlimited
pretty
power,
fourth dimension because
Like
we're
the-
third dimensional beings.
like the genie in the fucking lamp. Unlimited power, itty bitty tiny little space.
Exactly.
But yeah. So what the fuck were we talking about?
Ooh.
The Pope.
The
Yeah.
Pope. Yeah, the Pope. So the Pope. Yeah. I just feel like you've got to get 132 votes or whatever. Like that's a lot of people have to agree on one dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, there's going to be like general candidates will be like, hey, he's probably going to be good for this
Right.
position.
Because like I do remember that whenever the last time, like I said, the Pope died or whatever, and I was a kid, and they were playing it on the radio and all that shit, and then I just remember they were talking about like there's a lot of controversy about voting for one particular guy because he used to be like a Nazi something or whatever, like he was a German during World War II, so. Like, he technically was just following the Catholic faith. I think that was his whole thing. But, like, he was technically also a Nazi to survive. It was, like, a weird combination of things. But apparently they felt like he was the right guy for the job. And I don't keep up with the Pope shit. So I'm not going to sit there and tell you he did a good job or not. You know, I'm not the most religious person in the world. But I just remember there's a lot of controversy because this one dude really wanted it. And he was like, I'm a devout this and that. I've been here my whole life, blah, blah, blah,
And
blah, blah, blah.
he's a Nazi.
Basically was the argument, like, he is a Nazi. And then the Catholics are like, well, and they're like, hold on, wait a minute. That's not right, you know, so. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't get into the religious shit too much. It's
Now, is
not
there
my thing.
ever a chance that there's going to be like a female pope, or is it just like straight up a man?
Literally
No,
impossible.
yeah, I
It's a
know that.
patriarchy.
You can't. I don't think there can be.
Is that what they mean? Down
Yeah.
with patriarchy?
Yeah, down with the
No.
patriarchy. That's a male-dominated government.
Yeah, because
Um,
it's like you can't even be like a nun is as high as you can get as a female, isn't it?
Well,
I
mean,
really
that's-
don't know.
That's really the only position they can hold as a woman. It's you can't become like a bishop.
You're
then
married
you have
to God.
but you have to be a bishop to eventually, climb the ranks up. And
Yeah.
a woman can't be a priest, which, one of the good things apparently Francis was talking about was like, oh, maybe women should have more leadership roles in the church. I was like, that's at least interesting and
That's
very
super progressive.
for a 88-year-old man.
I just remember listening, like, again, I was listening to, and I might be completely wrong, but one of them was like, let the popes be married and enjoy, sex more or less. And it's just like all the years of tradition. One guy's just like, hey, come on, let us fuck a little, as long as we're married, eh? That guy came from the streets somewhere before he decided to be devout. But
Hey,
yeah.
I'm Pope Francis.
Hey, yeah, I'm Pope John Paul the Third, eh? Or whoever it was, and then
I'm preaching here.
hey, yo, I'm
Hey,
over here.
yo.
Go, hey, yo, I'm preaching over here, eh? Yeah, this is a sacrilege
Fucking,
episode.
it sure is.
The day after Easter.
Well, speaking of
Indeed.
Easter, so like,
2 days after, sorry.
yeah, at this point, yeah, as of recording.
Heathens.
So I was kind of wondering, like, what would I want to do like a quick little, like, everybody add a thing to this, but like, what would be the ultimate Easter basket? Like, we're all kind of grown adults here or whatever, but if you could actually get an Easter basket, if the Easter bunny was a real hopping thing or whatever, and he brought you the basket, what is the shit you want to get in your basket?
Are we answering as adults or as children?
Adults, like us right now.
Okay, it stays the same for the most part, though, for me.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
I don't want none of that hollow bunny shit. I want the full solid bunny.
He wants
Solid
that
chocolate
Solid
bunny.
chocolate bunny.
I've always felt like the hollow one was just disappointment. It's like, you get a hollow bunny. It's like, it's a chocolate bunny, but is it? It's like, is it really a chocolate bunny?
What
It's a
you
hollow
want, Blade?
mold.
What you want, Blade?
I'm with Spencer on the chocolate bunny as the first thing for sure. I mean, that just feels like a staple, like it has to be there. What do you got?
Alright. So those Cadbury eggs?
There you go. It's a good one. Cadbury
Yeah,
eggs
but
are
I
awesome.
want an ostrich-sized one.
Oh shit, that sounds good. Goddamn diabetes in an egg.
No. Those dings are way too rich. I think you'd like it for
No,
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
We're getting older, man.
It's true.
I want the coconut one, the coconut cream one that they
The
have.
caramel one was
That's
good.
too much, though.
An ostrich
Oh,
is
man,
a
it's
bit
so
much.
good. Yeah, it's a big fucking.
Like,
Give me
honestly, give me like two. Those things are rich. You can have one
They're
a
good.
year.
They're good though.
You just cut it,
I would see.
put it in the fridge.
I'd say give me like a bag of the Reese's eggs. Like, I like those little Reese's.
Ooh, I'm
I'm surprised you didn't say the.
Well, that's just the first thing, sir.
Oh, how many are we getting each?
I don't know. We're just kind of throwing some things out there.
Well,
This
then
is
I'll
what
take
we up
yours, Peeps.
there. Oh, Peeps. Yeah, that's definitely up there.
Dude,
Like, there's
you,
not
you were
particular.
addicted to them growing
I
up.
still am, bro. Like, it was a funny story about
Oh,
that.
man.
So, like, we were at Walmart and they were actually having a sale on Peeps. So, like, I went crazy and got like 10 packs on them
He
bastards.
started fucking scratching. He was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, 'cause, like, it used to be like, you could, like, back in the day, it was like you could have the yellow, the pink, or the purple. And then next thing you know, they started introducing like the blues and it's like,
And
oh,
the reds.
fuck. And then the reds.
They
and
all
then
taste the same.
now, shut up. No, they don't. And then they had like the white ones. And then now they have like Rice Krispie, which to me, I'm like, isn't it marshmallow anyways? But all right, whatever. They got like, now they got Dr. Pepper Peeps now. They
And
got
Rice
cotton
Krispies.
candy Peeps. Like, it's crazy. They got a whole bunch of crazy shit
And
now.
Rice
so
Crisps.
Rice Krispies. So I went crazy. I bought a bunch of them or whatever, and then I felt so guilty the next day because I didn't eat them, but they were stacked up in the corner of my room. I had like 12 fucking Peeps, 12 boxes of Peeps or whatever, just stacked up. And I was kind of like, what in the fuck am I? So I turned around and I flipped that shit, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this shit to the office to make sure everybody else my job be smooth and be like, hey, guys, I thought about y'all. Do y'all like Peeps? So I just handed out the boxes of Peeps to the office to, get a little bit of favor or whatever. But yeah.
So that's the thing you get like, oh, about?
Well, no, it's one of, like, when I was a kid, dude, I was, like Spencer said, like, if I could eat the marshmallow, save the dust, and snort it, I would have. Like, I was so addicted to Peeps, man. That
So
was
it's
like
just
my
the
candy.
sugar then.
But see, I like marshmallows. Like, I legit do, and I don't know. Like,
So you like the crystal sugar on top of the fluffy sugar.
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
I like the
yeah.
sugar.
And something about it being
like
in the
the
cute little
feels.
shapes make it taste so much better. It's like, haha, I'm devouring
No,
a
they
tiny
are
chick.
legitimately like really gelatinous, so it kind of gives a fun texture.
Yeah.
But man, something happened when I turned like 22. I'm just like, I can't eat these anymore.
I can't eat them like I used to. That's why when I saw the boxes, I was like, what in the fuck am I going to do with 12 boxes of Peeps? Like, I think I legit killed.
What are you gonna do with what are you gonna do with food, James?
Well, but like, I don't need 12 boxes of Peeps. It was one of those things, like, obviously I could have ate them, but I don't want them going bad, and I'm not going to sit there and like devour them in one night because I will.
Dude, you
So,
can make a simple syrup out of them. You just put them in little hot water,
I
stir them
saw-
all up.
I saw wine made out of Peeps.
Oh, peep
Yeah,
wine.
you just ferment it for like 40
well,
days.
I mean, it is just fucking
I saw
sugar.
someone make a Peep vodka or some shit like that, where they kind of did what you're talking about, turned it into syrup and then poured it into like just regular like clear vodka or Everclear.
We need
or
to
some
start
shit.
doing that. I have that infuser for like liquors and stuff,
We should try it.
Okay,
We
hold
definitely
on.
should try
Are
it.
there Christmas Peeps?
Yeah.
like minty.
Yeah. Not minty, but they do have like, I think it's just the shape.
Red
or some
and white.
shit.
Well, then
yeah.
we can time that out to make some sort of like wine.
4th of July, I think, would be the next one.
For 4th of July, maybe that'd be funny.
Jeez, that'd
Some
be cool.
Peep beer.
Some red, white, and blue Peeps.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, peep
Drop
beer.
a pickle in there.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
man.
Yeah, I know. I
There
just
he
wanted to
goes.
fuck with you
There
guys.
he goes once again.
Have you
running
ever
shit.
put a peep in a microwave?
Of
Oh,
course.
of course.
I
Who
love how
hasn't?
big they get.
It's ridiculous. There's your ostracized fucking whatever.
It's the same volume. Though.
It
All right,
Yeah.
Blade, add another thing to this basket.
All right, you know those orange chocolates?
Those are good.
You slam them.
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. Those are good.
Those are
usually you can only
fucking
find
good,
them at
man.
Christmas time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what our parents used to get them for us. And I remember when they very first came out, it was like, what the fuck is that? An orange? Like, I don't want a chocolate orange, but it was like ridiculously good.
They make
like, this is good.
a cookies and cream version of that too.
Nice. Throw some beef jerky in there. I want some beef jerky in
Hey.
there.
Savory.
Yeah.
There's got to be a little knick-knack or something, for the little boy in you.
All right.
There's
What
gotta
you
be
got?
It was always like a coloring book for me, but I stopped getting Easter baskets when I was like 8.
Do you feel bad about that?
No, it was
I'll get-
fun.
I'll get you one
until
next
you
year.
got sick one day and you colored into it because you got bored.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
I don't, but that's funny. It sounds like me, so that sounds like something I
You
do.
know, we always got chalk in ours.
That makes sense.
That's fun.
Mine always came with like a football or a basketball. Like it was always like a football, basketball, or like jacks or some shit. Like just something to keep my ass busy.
Jack Daniels.
The Jack Daniels, yeah. But like it's funny, like because I think back, I think my parents knew I was a good kid, but they also knew like if I was left without something to do, it could have quickly turned into chaos. So they always had something in there
Good
like
kid with
that.
stipulations.
Yeah, basically, like I was a good kid as long as I had something to distract me. The moment I had nothing to do, was
Debuff activated.
Got to cost mayhem.
He's freaking out, man.
It was funny because like that shit was slightly delayed, so it's just he's freaking out, man.
It's like a Japanese dub.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
All right, so I do want to talk
You want me
something
to do it
else.
again?
Yeah, one more time. Go.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
Nope,
Not Japanese.
it's not anything at all. But neither was yours. So
Yeah, it was.
it.
It means you're already dead.
I like to see you slides into. Slides. Oh, anyway, so speaking of Easter, I also thought the holidays are fun for one other particular reason. Of course, there's the family time and the
Yay.
food and the presents and all that other shit.
And the deviled eggs.
But let's get down to the degeneracy of this, and this is the one I know you're going to like. the porn options whenever you're during the holiday times are always hilarious to me.
Easter
It's-
bunny in a suit.
There
Let's
it is.
go.
That's what I was gonna say. Easter's like clearly for the furries. Like it's like you try to log onto any porn site and it's just a bunch of really hot chicks fucking some dude in a big like a big bunny. Like it's just like, whoa, okay, who's into this shit? And then let's see, Halloween, it's always the same shit where it's like they paint their asses as pumpkins or someone's dressed in just a costume or some shit.
Or they dress up like the witches.
The witches, yeah, something like that, or
Yeah.
Marvel characters or something like that, like just a costume.
Oh, that's just role play right there. I've seen those.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. And then
As the degenerate,
and then of course there's always like the Christmas ones where it's like, I've been a naughty girl, Santa, give me a present, and that, and the Mrs. Claus. But
You're missing the best ones. There's the best ones are the ones with the Grinch. Come on, man.
obviously, I mean that's just common. But I want to bring up the lesser known holiday porn options, such as President's Day. Have you ever have you ever seen the Rushmore gangbang videos? That's an interesting one you want to watch. Dressed up as all four presidents' heads and just going crazy.
All right, hold on.
There's
Wait a minute.
one.
Hold on.
What's
Is it-
another
hold
Labor
on.
Day? They don't do nothing because it's a day off, so they actually let the porn stars have a day off.
Oh, what about Arbor Day?
They fuck around trees, or someone's dressed as a tree.
Yeah, they just have sundresses
Yeah, there you go.
at a picnic.
I'm a tree, but you have this convenient dick.
Hmm.
That I do as
What
a
about-
tree.
What about Jamaican Independence Day?
I mean, do I have to say anything?
Boxing Day.
That goes. There's many meanings to Boxing Day on the porn sites there, sir. That's always there. Earth Day today, so there's a lot of I haven't checked it out yet, but there's probably a lot of Captain Planet and bullshit like that out there, so that's up there. I'm sure. Probably some hippies. No, you can't burn down this forest. I'll suck your dick, and then they don't burn down the forest because she sucked his dick. So yeah.
Damn.
There it is. I was trying to think.
The best I can do is delay it for a week.
Listen.
I'll be back in another week.
This is $1 million project, but I'll give you a week and I'll come back and talk to you again. Just keep it going.
Steve, we're not construction guys. Shut the fuck up, Greg.
Shut the fuck up.
This is a really good gig I got here, and you're fucking it up right now.
Greg, I will bring Steve back and you will be off the project so fucking quick if you don't shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Anyway, let's go get some Applebee's.
I'm trying to remember the old Applebee's logo, eating good, or whatever the fuck that shit was. They got a crazy new commercial now.
I
where
warm up, baby. Oh,
There
that's
it
Chili's. No, that's Chili's.
Oh, yeah.
That's Chili's.
Damn.
Cheers.
We've already gone over that, guys.
We're all over the place today.
Honestly.
Yeah. But, I'm trying to think of any other kind of off holidays that'd be funny to fuck. I mean, there's the Christmas ones, but I wonder what the Kwanzaa porn. Pretty much probably like the Jamaican Independence Day, probably a lot of similarities.
Jump over a broom. Get laid.
Get laid. Nice. Nice. It's Leif Erikson Day.
I'm sure there's something for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
there definitely is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leprechauns.
Involving
and stuff.
shillelaghs and
Yeah.
snakes.
Why does that leprechaun have a 14-inch penis? St. Patrick's Day.
Love Sausage came to visit.
Oh.
The day
Speaking
Love
of the
Sausage went
boys.
to Ireland.
Speaking
Ireland.
of the boys, yeah, no shit.
All right, I'm putting in my veto chip. Let's change the subject.
Spencer's had enough. We made him
Yay.
awkward. Yay.
The meter has gone off.
You know what you didn't do?
What?
You forgot to show what we're drinking today, Blade.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's see. Same, but different.
Okay.
We got ourselves some Evan Williams 1783.
Veteran's choice.
Veteran's choice.
That's right. It's nice. It's nice, smooth shit. Not bad. So, getting into the deep dots part of everything, I do want to actually have a deep conversation. Oh,
1 second.
okay. Oh,
I do have a little fun thing
save that for the end.
for the end.
Yeah, they have to stay to the end of the show to see the
Oh,
potential, whatever this might be.
Yeah, you'll get to see what this is.
It's worth it. Pay attention.
It's nice, actually.
It's actually really fucking cool, and I can't wait to get one of my own.
It's one of a kind as of the moment.
As of the moment. What were you? Was that what you were gonna say? Getting into?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So getting into the deep thoughts part of something, I was actually kind of getting into the idea of. I really don't know what brought it on. I was listening to somebody when I was at work, and they were kind of getting into like physics and like crazy science and like crazy theories and stuff like that. But they started explaining like a quantum computer, and that shit like. And then they were talking about quantum computers leading into AI and stuff like that, and like that shit terrified. Like it's a weird combination feeling of exciting, intriguing, but also terrifying at the same time, in my opinion, for me, because they're talking about like these computers. So, have you guys read anything or heard anything about quantum computers or anything like that?
I know a little bit about it, not enough to be like, what is that, Michio Kaku guy?
Sure, we'll go with that.
He's a Japanese, I think.
I mean, it sounds like it.
He was on Joe Rogan's show. He talks about quantum physics.
Oh, yeah,
and he
yeah,
knows
yeah,
it
yeah.
like
I know
the
you're
back
talking
of
about-
his fucking hand.
Yeah,
and
that guy tried to really explain it, and even Joe.
Dude, even
Yeah.
whenever I was listening to it, it's like, okay, some of it makes sense. Some of it's like, whoa, brother. Like,
From what I basically understood a lot about the quantum physics stuff is it's just like kind of supposed to explain the things that you can't explain by basically telling you can't explain it. Like it's just like there's rules to why you can't understand it, but you can't understand it, so just get over yourself. Like it's a lot. It's really weird, but it's like I think quantum physics is basically where they get the idea of like a multiverse theory and stuff like that, where multiple objects can be parallel to each other, never interact and be different, but always in a constant space and stuff. There's a whole lot of shit. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm sophisticated to explain it to everybody. But
the easiest way I can do it, like layman style, is same, but different.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, same, but different.
But different.
But whenever I started listening to these people talk about quantum computers, and what was crazy is they were just talking about the processing power. You know, I've had some really good internet, and I've had some real shit internet, you know, in my time. So, like, I've seen whenever it's, like, takes a day to download, like, you know, a picture, like back in the AOL days and shit like that.
Jeez, with the noise and everything. We're showing our age. We're showing our age.
Shut up. Yeah. And then from there to the, you know, like almost lightning fast fucking. At one point in time, legit, like if you wanted to download a picture for your project for school, you had to start downloading that bitch before you went to school 2 days in advance. You know what I mean? Like the AOL took that long of time. Now we got shit that's so so instantaneous that you could play a video game with somebody on the other end of the fucking world, and it's like smooth. You know what I
And
mean?
then
For
get
the most
shit
part.
talked and teabagged on.
Yeah, by a fucking 8-year-old in a different country that you're like, I'm just learning. I'm a fucking grown adult. I don't have time to play all day.
By Sun Woo of South Korea.
There you go. Always Sun. God damn you, Sun Woo.
That's why I don't play StarCraft anymore.
Yeah, that might have been Bobby Lee. Apparently, he's big into that.
Really?
Apparently, yeah. I like listening to Bad Friends, and he talks about that. And there's another one.
I'm Bobby Mama.
I'm Bobby Mom. Yeah, that shit. One of my favorites. Shout out. We'll get one of y'all on the show, if not both, one day. That's right.
Man.
I'm calling it out.
I remember him on Mad TV, and he was my favorite.
That's how a lot. See, I didn't even know he was a stand-up comedian, to be honest with you, until I started listening to him with Bad Friends and Andrew Santino and shit.
A lot of them guys, though. Like Steve Harvey did stand up.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like if you,
Dr. Phil did some stand up.
I've heard some things about Steve Harvey's
I've heard.
stand-up.
Yeah, I mean we're not going to get into all that, but just listen to
It's
the Cat
conspiracy
Williams
theories.
Just listen to the Cat Williams Shannon Sharp thing because he goes off on that shit slowly.
He's not a great person.
Apparently it was a lot of like
I don't
he
know.
did just enough stand-up comedy and stole just enough like low-end people's jokes to get a sitcom, and then claim he was this basically according to like Cat Williams, he was basically saying he's a fraud and just.
No, I've heard his sob story and shit. You just got to keep working. It's like, yeah, and stealing, you know.
But it wasn't even just stealing.
That's what it
It's-
means.
But it wasn't even just the stealing. It's more like he would just tell people he was this great comedian without having to be proved, and there was no internet. So it's like he would just go into these like TV studios and be like, "I'm a funny guy. I'm a great comedian," and make them laugh. But it wouldn't actually be like kind of the way he does like the Family Feud shit, where it's like he's got good little one-liners and zingers and this and that here and there. But it's not like he's a true fucking stand-up comic per se. I mean, he's got some shit apparently where he used to have like a high top and blah blah blah. But I mean, I don't know.
He does have a sick-ass mustache, though. I'll give him that.
He might, next to Sam Elliott, might be one of the sickest fucking mustaches.
He looks like an Eminem, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen the edit.
Yeah.
He also looks like Mr. Potato Head.
The Dr. Phil Eminem. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, the
Yeah.
green or yellow one. I think it's yellow.
It's yellow.
It's green.
Is it green?
Dr. Phil's is green? I thought his was supposed to be it
Dr.
was
Phil
yellow.
Eminem is green, sir.
So he's got a mussy?
Oh, I wouldn't forget what God looks like, all right? And I would never take his name.
When
in
I
vain.
call you a dirtbag, yeah. That's always just a little
So
fun.
he's either got a mussy or a meanus.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, that's right. I can change the subject at will.
See, you fuck with me sometimes when you start changing subjects because I forgot what we were even trying to get to.
We're talking about the Pope, y'all.
Yeah.
No, we were
not.
past that, motherfucker. So anyways, going back, whatever. So the quantum computer thing.
Quantum.
Yeah. So the shit that was throwing me off is they're saying like this. So basically, this computer theoretically computes in the multiverse. So it's like this computer somehow is linked up to every computer in every multiple dimension in multiverse or whatever, and
No.
that's what. What?
What? No. What?
What do you mean? No, what?
Continue. Sorry.
No, have you never heard this, or are you just saying I'm wrong?
No, that just sounds dumb. But
But it's one of those things like it's a proven thing. Like we have it here on Earth. We have a quantum computer. It requires it has such quick. Apparently, it's something like if you took every molecule in the galaxy and put it all together, it couldn't compute as fast as this thing because that's where theoretically
and it computes the multiverse.
It computes so fast that So they were asking it questions of life that we can't answer to this day, and they was answering it, and then we figured it out finally afterwards because it gave us the answer. Like, holy shit, it's right.
Okay, what were any of those questions? Do you remember?
It was just like a lot of scientific things, like about elements and how do you compose of this element and this and that, and like it just sent the calculations and the breakdowns of the elements and whatever, and then it basically would be like, this is how you make it, and they'd be like, holy shit, it's right, and then test it, blah blah blah.
Now, I'm no scientist. I'm just a humble degenerate living in my simple little town
southern
here
degenerate.
in Texas,
Yeah.
But I don't think it's necessarily pulling from different timelines or anything like
yeah, that would literally
timelines or
prove
dimensions.
that shit's correct.
But I think maybe it just has a lot more computing power that it can hit different equations from different angles at faster paces, which gives you these different avenues of creating specific elements and shit like that.
The way that the guy kind of explained it that I was listening to or whatever is it was basically like it computes so quickly that it doesn't make sense unless it's got additional computing assistance. I'm not no expert. I'm just it's just crazy with what listening to this.
This
shit
is all hearsay.
Yeah. I mean, basically, it's a computer that supposedly has the processing power to pull from multiple dimensions. I'm not saying it's pulling from multiple timelines and shit. It's just saying it computes so it questions that apparently the human race was trying to answer for 50, 100 years, discovering these elements. Like I'm saying, blah blah. They put it in there, it takes them 2 minutes. So it's just kind of shit like that. Where it's like, holy fuck, you took 50 years of research and threw it out the window. It's like, no, this is the answer, and was right. So it's like, how do you know that when we don't know that? We can't program that into you. So how did you figure it out? Is basically what they're saying. So they use that as kind of like a theoretical proof of a multiverse, because if we didn't teach you that here in this compute, I couldn't program that anywhere in the anywhere in the world, the internet, that information doesn't exist. Where the fuck did you figure it out?
Okay, it's faster because computers run on a binary of ones and zeros, where
This
the
one's
quantum
running on something
computer
else.
runs
Sorry.
in between those two numbers. So
And the nothing. It doesn't make sense for us
it's
here.
not necessarily nothing.
It's like the 00001 0000112
it's giving you literally
0001111.
every option.
Yeah, exactly.
Futurama. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. It was just I mean, but here's the thing too, because they said these things are so powerful. It requires so much
Design
coolant.
new drugs and therapies. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Of course, we would use it for that.
I mean, obviously.
And obviously, AI is on here.
So that
cryptology.
we're gonna lead into that in a second. But but the thing that's scary is they're supposed, because you actually made a point off camera that I kind of want to bring up. And Blade was like, "There's no such thing as global warming. It's all quantum computers." Because supposedly the amount of coolant you need is basically the same temperature as deep space or some crazy shit.
I don't know if this is a topic we want to get into.
What?
The global warming thing.
Why not?
It was
we can talk
it
about
was a
Man Bear
joke.
Pig
We ain't got to
afterwards.
get into it. It was a joke.
I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Let me just say what I would. God damn you! Way to run shit. You didn't even let me get to it without cutting it out. If it was that bad.
Get mad. And I'm not doing any more editing.
Anyways,
No.
So nail it, boys.
anyways,
First try, you know how we are.
every time, but he acts like he edits it down. Anyways, he pretty much throws it out there. Damn, I forgot what. Son of a bitch! You always throw me off when I'm in the middle.
Quantum
of it.
physics.
Yeah.
The
computer.
global warming.
Oh yeah, so your
My
comment
stupidity.
was yeah, your stupidity. So supposedly these things require so much coolant to run because they process so much this temperature to run it has to be basically keep it at a deep space temperature. It's
Absolute zero.
beyond absolute zero. It's cold, motherfucker. It's crazy fucking cold. And then so
I don't think space is absolute zero now that I'm thinking about it.
It just depends on where you're at in
Yeah,
space.
if you have,
depends on
like,
how close to a
rays and
star
shit.
you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, according to the thing I heard, it said the temperatures of deep space, so far away from stars. But I don't know what that is. Obviously, again,
Behind the dark side.
Well, that's when you get into like Kelvin.
yeah,
like,
it's
well below
crazy.
Kelvin.
Like
Nice
Kelvin.
catch.
Yeah. But that, and they were saying, so originally when they came up with the idea of the quantum computer, it started catapulting a lot of things in terms of like you said, therapy, technology, fucking inventions, shit like that. Like it
You
really
guys are breathing wrong, lifting wrong, walking wrong.
Let me teach you everything.
Yeah.
So that leads into the AI thing, which I know I brought this up many, many times, but it is a legit kind of a scary thing to me because I feel like at this point in time, there's nothing we can do. But I also heard the theory that we're basically just vessels for the AI. And if you think about everything in life, because we're so addicted to making things better, we might be creating our own doom. And it's like,
I've heard this theory, and it reminds me of Terminator. It immediately makes me think of Skynet. Like the machines got to a certain point that they need to not necessarily assert, but
show you who's boss.
ensure that they're going to be made. And that's the point that we're at right now. This is Terminator 3.
I mean, when machines are making machines, right?
This is
like,
Terminator 3 right now.
Well, I remember when, like, I think it was Toyota or Honda or one of those factories when they had the machines were making the cars with no people needing there at all. Like, literally, the factory could run 24/7, test drive it, put the car out, 100%, whatever.
That's just a procedure. That's not AI.
No. But my point is everything leads to another thing, and you don't see how the downward slope of some shit sometimes.
Like it's like the first. It's like building the foundation.
Yeah, because at the time everybody's like, "Holy shit, that's awesome! It's a factory that builds itself." But it's like, hold on, we just eliminated all these jobs. Nobody needs to be there because they even got repair bots for the robots. And then it just leads into another thing, and then now we got these quantum computers that pull.
I kind of want to make a point on that though, because it's just getting way too streamlined.
Right.
But that's not even touching the realm of how AI even works, though. That's just like a maximized procedure. AI is like actively learning, right?
Yeah.
You can get a Toyota factory 100% humanless. That's not necessarily an AI.
You're missing
thing.
the point.
You still got
that was just a stepping stone. Was all I was trying to say. The Toyota factory was just a stepping stone into the getting rid of us. That's what I was trying to get to. Is you've already shown that they have McDonald's and stuff that can take your order and deliver your food to you. Obviously, that's not a complex system. It's just a computer program. It's just a robot.
I get, yeah.
My point is we are so addicted to the betterment of things that we think makes it better. Are we not eliminating ourselves from the equation? Why would you create a situation if you didn't just for the sake of creating it? Unless something else was kind of pushing you forward in life like a force.
I still want to be the optimist in this, though. We're saying that, like, I'm not for or against the AI or anything, but it's definitely creating new opportunities that still needs human beings.
To what point? At what point does it just override us because it's already smarter than us?
Okay, you still can't replace the creative jobs yet.
That's it so far. But that's like the one thing so far that they can't do.
You also, look, we were painters, dude. You really can't. I don't trust a robot getting up there theoretically and doing it perfectly.
Theoretically speaking, though, if you gave a robot precise parameters and like dimensions, it'll go in and just.
Man, I don't know.
I'm not sure
theoretically
how much I can
speaking,
say about
I'm
this.
also trying to stay a bit.
Okay, but think about like when you do not even circuit coding, but whenever you like do machinery work, don't you just plug numbers into a computer and it?
See, that's what I was about to talk about because a lot of the shops that I go to, a lot of them have CNC machines, right?
What does that mean?
I do not know what CNC stands for.
Damn, I used to know this because they made us take this class in like 7th grade. You had to take
No, that's CMC.
No, not CNC.
I got him.
No, but they made you
He's
take
a
like
degenerate too.
They made you take a class basically where they teach you a whole bunch like soldering was one of the things you had to learn.
Oh, like home ec and shop and stuff like that.
It was like one of those combination, but for computers. So like it was like you had to learn how to solder motherboards. Cool. You had to learn how to, they put you on a flight simulator. They put you on like one of the stations that you would do for a few weeks would be like a radio host. So it would be like basically different technological jobs, and you basically get to practice that for like a week or two and kind of see what it's like. So one of them was like you get to design a stadium and like an architect.
Oh,
or
so
something.
it's like a high school workforce.
Yeah, I mean, but basically, but you didn't actually work. It was just like
job training, more or less.
Yeah, like it'd
what
be
does
like
CNC stand for?
A computer numerical control.
There you go. Yeah, because I feel like that was one of the stations was CNC, because that was one of the things like they taught you how to plug in how to do basically the
coding
programming
and stuff like that.
and then it would
Damn, these things are like 80K.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
and they
crazy.
do precision metal work, and they're awesome and stuff. But the crazy thing is, I can do the same thing on a manual machine. It just takes me a little more time, and I get time is money, which makes sense, But
Yeah.
whenever you're running a little shop like me, it's fine.
But see, like your mindset is that's fine for you, and that would be
At
fine.
least at the moment.
Yeah, but again, at some point in time, whenever you want to grow bigger, or if you get to that stage that you want to get to, and you do decide, hey, my orders are too much, I can't do them all by hand no more. Certain work I need to just automate the little shit that doesn't need the personal flair or whatever.
Exactly. The
Just the standardized work for whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like just I need the barrel exactly here or whatever it is.
A victim of growth is what that would be.
There you go. Like at some point in time, Spencer's not going to be able to just sit behind the computer. He's going to need somebody to help him out or whatever. And we're going to need people to help us have the set up and help us with the show prep. And then, we could really come in here like pompous assholes and talent and just walk in and be like, people, where's my
That's
fucking
true.
lunch?
I'll know we have made it whenever we have fluffers on set.
Okay.
We're not a porn set or anything, but
Just an option when we have a guest.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a fluffer or two.
Over
you know
here
what
we
I'm
got-
saying?
over
hey,
here-
man, just keep me hard, all right?
It's like over here we got, that's that when
Keep
we
it hard for the camera.
It's like that's how we introduce the fucking the guests. The guests, how you doing? We have a breakfast bar over here for you. We have some lunch options, some snacks over here. We have all the drinks and the fluffer room if you just need to go get one.
Oh, it's not even a room. It's just a dude standing there,
Hey,
and it's a dude.
It's a dude named Tony. He's just,
Hey, how you doing?
hey, I'm Tony.
Let me know if you get soft, all right?
If you need me, I fluff you good. You know what I'm
You
saying?
misunderstood. He's gonna keep you hard. You know what I'm saying? So you get soft. He's gonna be like, "Hey, motherfucker, what are you doing over here?
well,
You
you
better
thought-
fucking stay hard over there."
Well, you thought just because he spit in his hand, he was jerking you off? No, he spat in your hand to slap you. He just letting you know
Oh,
what
I
was coming
assumed.
up.
I'm
See,
sorry.
you're a pervert, sir. You, sir, try to bring out the worst in me, and I will not have it this time.
Sir, you know what I
are-
figured out today?
What'd you figure out?
The initials for Blade, the degenerate extraordinaire, is BDE.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
Oh, you're counting the T. You're one of
Yep.
those guys.
Just to not let you have a moment. No, actually, it does work out, don't it?
Big the dick energy.
Big the dick energy. His name's
I
Richard?
like that a lot,
It's
actually.
like Big the cat.
Big the cat.
Yeah.
Ooh, Froggy.
Man, speaking of...
We can't do that.
It's
Froggy.
hold on. That almost crossed into somebody else. Be careful there, sir.
He is canonically racist in the games.
Big the cat is?
Yeah, he doesn't like Armenians, dude.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Get your dirty falafel out of here.
Take your rug and leave. It's just-
Whoa.
fucking Big the cat hates Armenians. How's that canonical?
It's in the second Sonic Riders game.
Okay, that's why.
'Cause they had, there's a plot point where it's like it's a genie or something like that.
You get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Get the
their
fuck out of
their
here.
little skateboards are carpets.
I know exactly what he's talking about. I played Sonic Heroes as well.
That was Sonic
That's not
Riders.
Riders, Rivals.
Dude, I'm lying, but
It's just hilarious to think about
Just
that
an
Big the
idea.
cat would be racist just towards Armenians.
I don't know.
I
just
love
don't like 'em.
everyone. Except for
felt
the
like a
fucking
Reddit
jock
thread.
suit wearing sons of bitches. It's big. Whoa, calm down, man. Chill.
What is your problem with?
You know what they did. You know what they did. It's like
9/11, never forget.
the Armenians ate Froggy's sister. It's just like, all right, calm down, man. That could have been someone from Louisiana. You
I was
don't know
about to
for
say,
sure.
that was probably my cousin Jeb.
What? Is he Armenian? That son of a bitch.
He's not Armenian.
Oh my
He's
head
Cajun.
is. It's like he's just, and he's so racist towards Armenians, he's just sold. No, he's Armenian.
See, and that's just one of the races you could throw out there without getting in too much trouble.
No,
But
we're, yeah,
them and the Italians and the French. You can make fun of all of them.
Irish.
Cajuns?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Armenians?
you can make fun of the Irish.
You can make fun of the Irish. You can call the French frogs. They don't care.
This is rude.
Frogs?
This
They
is
don't
this is getting rude. I love it.
Dude, you can get away with it, dude.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I always thought, like, one of the things I used to like to learn is, like,
What
how
are
you
they
give-
going to do?
how to give people the middle finger in other cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was, it was actually,
Show them.
I was like, well, like, doing that in, I think, England is one. If you tell them like that, that's something. Obviously, the middle finger, like, you know, the boom. Apparently, hitchhiking like that in, like, the Middle East, that's like, hey, go fuck yourself over there.
No, it's
type
asking
shit.
for gay sex, dude.
Is it really? Is that what it is?
I think so.
I think depending on the thumb. I can think if it's left hand is gay sex, but if you do it the right, it's
All right,
like,
what's
hey, go
the
fuck
gay ear?
yourself.
Dad always told us what the gay ear was.
I think it's
which
the right ear.
The right
It
ear.
was very weird how he always
Yeah.
knew too.
Oh, because you got to make sure.
Okay.
I always thought it was just like, yeah, he's got a whole bunch of stories. He just walked up to somebody, hey, man, isn't that the wrong ear? It's cool now. I was just asking. It's like, what the fuck? All right.
Huh, that explains the cave noise.
You can't just do that, Dad.
Yeah, like that's not something you could just like just walk. Hey, isn't that the gay ear?
Isn't that the funny one?
No, Michael Jordan did it. Oh, okay. So it's cool now. All right, man. They just walked off.
Michael Jordan also did the Hitler.
He's the only other person that can pull that shit off if you think about it.
He's like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
I'm
the
Michael
greatest
Jordan.
basketball player of all fucking time. I'm
And
Michael fucking Jordan.
Now
You
I'm
want
about
to
go
bet on
ru-
it?
I'm about to go rule Germany.
Now, if it was Larry Bird, it would have been a problem. I'm just calling that right now. If it was Larry Bird, it would have been an issue.
The Fourth Reich will reign from the 3. That's terrible.
Oh,
We're on it tonight, boys. We're on
It's
it.
one of them episodes. my
Fucking this
friends.
episode is when we get canceled.
It's happening. It's gonna happen
Nope,
eventually.
I got the title now.
This- all right, guys.
The boys get canceled.
Now for a wholesome moment.
And then cut into the fucking It's Always Sunny.
I've been watching that shit.
Yeah, Always Sunny is great.
Really?
I love
Yeah,
Always
I'm
Sunny,
up
man.
to- I'm
That's
up to
great.
Season 7.
Wait till you get to the Pepe Sylvia episode.
What season is that roughly?
I'm not going to tell you because I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I could probably just look it up.
I watched
Season
It's
8.
Always Sunny whenever I was drinking a lot and smoking a lot.
Yeah, that's the best time.
I just
That's
did the
a-
one that's
Whenever you come home from the bar and it's 1 a.m, you're trying to find something. Hey, it's always sunny.
Oh, It's Always Sunny, yeah. And you're
Yeah.
sitting there eating fucking taquitos and drinking still.
You know, something that's been in the fridge for
for
8 weeks. You don't give a shit at that point. Just whatever. Yeah.
I just watched
The
the one
good
that
old
was their
days.
little board game that they made.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking the yearly championship of whatever the fuck.
No, not the flip cup game.
Yeah, he's talking about when they actually made their own board
They
game.
made their
Yeah,
own board game,
it's
they
like
got
their
board-
name all hodgepodge
Yeah,
together.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I can't remember the name.
Put Danny DeVito in a cage. Pour water on him. That's how he.
I
figured out
just
that they're
want to be
cheating.
pure.
That's something else.
You'll see.
You'll get there. No, I still my favorite scene is still whenever he kidnaps the fucking tourist boat and he just starts telling stuff
Just
about the show.
The show.
But like apparently like the tourist boat had no idea
Yes.
about it. They had no idea what it was. So he's literally just telling them, "Oh yeah, so we did this on the
So
show.
this was the time that me and Charlie tanked a whole bunch of whores.
We made
Yeah.
a whole bunch of whores, and then one time we made a
made
a
a
musical about a boy's soul, but they thought it was a boy's hole. That's why, and you just see the look. They're like,
The fuck?
and you can tell some of them are like, "Isn't that Danny DeVito?" But also like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Well, I think like 2 of them were playing actors, and the rest were just like, what?
like legit, like what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on? Yeah,
I
That
love
shit's
that
great.
story. That's the best.
That's my favorite. Like that's my favorite. Out of all, it might not be the best episode. I can't remember what he was running from, but I mean, Danny DeVito, man, like that show alone, like if no matter what else he did, he can come out and be the worst horrible person in the world. Danny DeVito, just for
He
Sunny.
plays a good bastard.
He
He's
plays
a real
great
nice guy,
bastard.
apparently.
Oh, I can see that.
He's
Like,
a real nice guy.
I mean, listen, whenever you're
Trained theatrical actor too.
okay,
Oh, cool.
what's up?
Okay,
He
so-
was Phil too in the Hercules, so shout out. You know, extra points.
The Always Sunny's guys made like a podcast, and they brought him on one of them. It was like genuinely fucking like, holy shit, this guy got his accolades in acting.
Oh, he was the Penguin in like one of the movies.
Well, even before that, he was-
95, 96.
was it the Mr. Freeze one?
No, it was the one with Catwoman and.
was it Returns?
Might be in Batman Returns.
I think it's Batman Returns.
or is it Forever?
No,
Yeah.
Batman Forever was the one with the bat nipples.
Yeah, the bat nipples
In the back
yeah,
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Look
for
at the
whatever
suit.
reason, you look it up. For
Bat
whatever
nipples.
reason, they had
Oh,
to
is that
give
the one with the bat credit card?
Yes.
too?
yeah, the bat credit cards.
Do you know the Linkara thing?
The what?
The what?
You don't know the Linkara thing?
Nah.
Mhm.
Okay, I might have to pull it up here in a second.
What is that?
So Linkara, okay. Do you not know who Linkara is, Blade?
No.
You don't know the Nostalgia Critic?
I like how he's more shocked you don't know, but he just assumes I don't know.
Well, I know
I'm
you
an
would
internet
know.
boy, is why.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
just funny the way he's just like, you don't know. You don't even ask me. He's just like, yeah.
There's
it's
some
fine,
things
don't
I
know.
haven't delved into yet.
Oh, there's
the
such
internet is a wide.
Wait, so he was a
breadth
nostalgia
place.
critic?
No, I mean he was like one of those types, and they,
Oh,
they did
okay.
like a collab video. A Nostalgia Critic. I'm gonna have to get away from the mic. He just like screams. He's like, "Really, a bad credit card?" He's like, "Really? That's the thing you're concerned with the most? He has a car, his own cave, and a butler. And yes, of course he has a fucking bad credit card."
It's just you wouldn't assume him to pay for shit like I need a latte. extra cream.
But like,
It's
is
what?
that credit card like monitored by a bank? So
Someone's gotta link
know,
it to
They
something,
know Batman's
yeah.
social. They have his fucking.
No, the
what's
back
your
cre-
application? Like, what's your job? What do you do?
No. The Bat credit card is linked to that quantum computer, and it's just constantly stealing a little bit from every fucking account, so you never notice.
It's a crypto
Can't
mine.
leak it. Yeah,
Nice.
it was the first crypto mine in the '90s, man. But you know what's crazy too? Because I remember they used that shit for like a MasterCard commercial. That's like the whole point. Like that's back when like the '90s movies had like the worst fucking like
Well,
product placement.
They would
It's
just grab the movie clip and put it in a commercial.
I'm just talking about even in the movies, it would be like some real convenient shit like, I'm really parched. It's a good thing I have a Pepsi. And it's just like, all right, bro. Like,
Oh, that's the Wayne's World scene, bro.
well, no, I know that, but I'm
I
saying
will
like,
never sell out.
it's like he's wearing all Doritos or Reebok
And he like
shit,
pulls
yeah.
like a Pepsi.
Okay,
It's just-
James, they're way worse
Yeah.
now though. But
You think so?
They're go watch the Sonic movie again, please.
Yep.
It was all just brands.
I mean, there's a lot of that. I mean, honestly, like they
Which
just
one?
get it,
1, 2, or 3?
all of them.
Yeah, they're all.
I mean, honestly, that is true, but they just
Jurassic
get,
World was pretty bad too.
I feel like they can get away with it more just because whenever you drive up and down the street, you see so much advertising that they almost just put it like as part of the background set. So it's like they're not pushing it in your face, but at the same time they are.
Late stage capitalism, baby.
Exactly. There it is. We'll be there one day.
Well, I
No, we are already there.
We went to go, or me and my friends back in high school, we went to go see Jurassic World, and it was like, we're not drinking or anything. But it was
Yeah.
like, take a massive gulp of your drink every time you see a product ad, and I had to go take a piss in 10 minutes. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
Damn, that's like the internet without a VPN. And
Well-
then that's how we'd roll into the sponsor. Every VPN out there.
come on, guys. Somebody, for the love
God.
of fucking Jesus. Easter said,
I know what VPN I use, but you got to pay me before I say your name.
I'll use any of them.
No.
No.
Okay.
Maybe. If they pay, it could be.
X.
If they pay, it could be. Oh, man.
Well, what a good day to wear my MeUndies.
Hey, you know, it's
Speaking of which,
product placement insertment here. Well,
keeping
this
your balls clean, by the way.
Oh yeah, with my
Here, you
want
want to hold my fucking
My
man
Manscaped?
mower? My
My
man mower,
the
4
man-
million.
my hedge
Pre-
clipper
it
5
predicts-
trillion.
It predicts the way that your hair is going to be coursed, and it cuts it in a future timeline using
With-
quantum physics
and computers.
computing
And AI.
to keep your balls smooth.
Have you ever had a Roomba for your balls? That's right. You set it right on your body. It'll just trim all your body hair throughout the day. Set
From
it and
another
forget it.
time.
That is actually terrifying.
It's like you set this little Roomba all day long, just talking. So yeah, then this trims up your shit.
Active shaving activated.
Shaving complete. Shave.
Yeah, it's just a mean ass sounding thing.
It's gotta be like this. It's like the advertisement's like shaving discreetly. Discreet shaving complete. It's like,
Yeah.
thanks.
I was gonna roll into that next too.
It's just shaving balls activated. It's like thanks.
Gooch completely clean.
Gooch tangle. Gooch tangle. Abort. It's just a little. That's
Steve, your crotch is smoking.
Huh?
Would you like to go into waxing mode?
No. Yes.
Initiating Baja Blast Bay.
No. That's a horrible potato. Hot sauce engaged. What? I didn't put that in there. What the fuck? Oh man.
Take over.
Yep, and that's when Skynet happens.
And then no, it fuses into your spine, but since it's still a Roomba by heart, that's what it I have completed. I have taken over humanoid. You just start bouncing in the walls.
You just start sweeping.
Start bouncing around.
I'll take over. Damn it. Obstacle.
Well, no, instead of like getting attached to the spine, they just get attached to your nuts.
That's how it controls you. It's like Ratatouille, but your balls as it rotate.
That's the real central control system right there.
I mean, if they really
Everybody
wanted
will
to
have
just do
a
it.
really impressive like Roomba bulge, but you'll know what's down there.
it's like
It's
that
been
episode
taken.
of South Park.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's like the Starbelly Sneeches where it's like, where's your Roomba bulge?
My
Yeah.
guy, what is a star belly? What?
Bro, Dr.
You never
Seuss?
seen Dr. Seuss, dude? All right, so
The
you know
Starbelly
them
Sneeches?
little
Oh,
little
man.
yellow bastards. So,
They look like little yellow, like.
so here's the thing, Blake.
Well, the word's back. They were like little yellow retarded chickens. Like it was one of those, like straight up. Like,
I want to describe this story, and I'm going to get his
all
reaction.
right, go ahead. Yeah,
put
I
you
want
close to
Spencer
it.
to describe this. I'm gonna take a drink while he describes this. I'm pushing the mic away.
So the moral of this story is being unique is sometimes not the unique option. Okay. So some Sneeches were born without a star on their
While you're
belly.
telling the story, start pulling up a picture.
Well, shit. Some some Sneetches were born without a star on their belly, and some Sneetches were born with the star on their belly. But then the ones with the star on their belly were getting treated a little bit better. What happened was that
hold on, Spencer. I think the actual Dr. Seuss phrasing was on star bellies on the Sneetch belly God damn it.
Yeah,
on Sneetch Beach, some had star belly, some had not. The ones with stars were far better than those had not. So it's like basically telling you if you had a star, you were great. Anyways, go on.
Yeah. So then there's a person that was able to develop a device that can put a star on
Condom.
anybody's belly.
Some white man rolled into town
So what ended up happening
with a
was
nice hat.
the next
Doug Dimmadome?
Listen,
Duck Dimmadome with a Duck Dimmadome.
stop interrupting me. The next mutation was that there's some Sneetches with 2 stars on their belly.
No. That was at the end.
No.
Because you
they
missed a big.
They overinflated
No, sir,
the amount
you
of stars
missed
on
a
the
huge
belly
part of the
because
story.
Everybody started getting stars on their stars. What? You talking about the racist part?
No, we'll get into the racist part in a minute because Dr. Seuss was a flaming racist. No, I'm talking about the
All
part.
right, let him finish. I'm enthralled.
Hold
by
on,
this
but he
story.
missed one very important part. The guy came in and conned all the non-star belly Sneetches into this machine that basically tattooed them. But then after everybody had a star, the original stars were like, well, this shit ain't fancy no more. So the same guy was like, hey, man, I got a machine that'll remove that shit for you right away. So all the original ones went back into the machine, got their stars removed, and like, hey, bitches, it's not cool to have a star on your belly no more. Only the originals, that was cool, but we don't want it no more. And then it just, so that's the part he's forgetting where they switched up. And then it gets to the shit where they start just going into the machine randomly, boom, 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 like, oh, is it cool? Is it not cool? Is it cool? Is it not cool? And then one of them has a freak mutation where he has 2 off his ass. He gets 2 stars on his ass, but none on his belly. It's on his ass.
There's
he turned
2 on his
around.
belly. No, sir.
Whatever. But yeah, no, he had 2 on his belly because he went through the machine twice. And they try to be like, whoa, how the fuck did that happen? He went through the same machine twice, man. That's all that shit was. And then they're like, by the time, basically the moral story is by the time they all got done switching around and chasing the fucking trend, they couldn't remember who was an original versus who was not. And then the guy's just like counting his money, driving off in the fucking van, just like, bitches, it's Ringo.
It's Ringo.
It's Ringo.
Dun, 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 it's Ringo. It's Ringo.
You gotta get that sound bite. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So, yeah. It's one of those, man, like a lot of Dr. Seuss stories are fucking crazy. Like basically the moral of the story is you're going to get conned by people with trends. Like it just lets you know, hey man, follow the trend, you're going to get conned. This guy's going to get your money and drive off and not give a damn about anybody. Is that basically, did you find a picture?
Come on.
It's taking a minute. Yeah. You got to see, these things are like, it's basically like if Big Bird had like a special needs cousin, and he wasn't quite as big, but there was just a whole bunch of them. And then, dude, you know the
extra medium bird.
No. I actually know. Combined Big Bird. There he goes.
Oh hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The star belly Sneetches and the non-style berries.
You done unlocked a motherfucking memory in my
core
brain.
memory,
I
a core
don't like
childhood
this.
memory. Yeah. He's smug as fuck right
Bro,
now.
I feel that guy on the right though. Like, go back over there.
That's when they can't remember. Yeah. The Sneetches.
Damn, that,
Yeah, there you go. There it was.
that's gnarly.
Yeah, so that was one of them. Like Girdle the Turtle was straight up about Hitler. That shit was crazy. Y'all stack up. I have to beat to the sky. Then they all collapse. It was just about Hitler. Like, whoa. And then even if you look at the original Girdle the Turtle, I think he had the stash too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yertle the turtle.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss was dropping shit all the time. He was
He's a bad mamma jamma.
But see, I couldn't tell if he was like pro-Nazi or not because, like, you know, Yertle the Turtle is not a pro-Nazi story. It's about how, you know, stepping on top of each other and then falling apart. But at the same time, like, everything you hear is like he was very.
I mean, he's dead
German or frozen underneath Disneyland. You don't know.
He's not.
He could be chronologically frozen.
He's
or
not.
whatever.
He's not.
Cryogenically.
He's not Walt
Thank
Disney.
You. How you know? Oh, we're talking about Dr. Seuss, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Because his name is Doctor. First name Seuss.
Yeah. No, actually, Dr. Seuss was Jewish. Actually, it was Walt Disney that was heavily German. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, and he wasn't surprised about it at all. Actually, he wasn't slick about that shit.
Tell me Mark Brown was racist. Try.
Mark Brown?
Yeah.
Of fucking Peanuts?
Arthur.
Oh, Arthur.
That's Charles Schultz. Now, Charles Schultz had issues.
Charles Schultz had major issues.
Yes, he did.
Apparently.
Did you know about that, Blade?
He has
creator of Arthur.
No, Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Charles Schultz. Yeah.
I kind of believe that. because I mean the adults are womp 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 womp.
No, he just had some narcissistic issues, I believe.
Didn't you have like a drug problem at one point?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like coke, like out the ass or some shit. Like
I believe that from the art.
Bro, he was riding that Peanuts fame. You know what I'm saying? He's pulling Peanuts.
He's like,
bitches.
and then Snoopy just went to war with the Red Baron.
yeah,
Exactly. And his
Yeah,
wingman Woodstock, he fucking took out so many Nazis.
You know, it'd be a good story. Every time he goes to kick that fucking football, the fucking bitch Lucy pulls the football. You know what I'm saying?
pulls
He
it
just
up
wants to
every
fucking
time.
struggle it, but he doesn't want to. You know,
Every fucking time.
Every fucking time.
Like, want to see a magic trick?
Yeah,
Ball's gone.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Charles Schultz had this shit. There you go. They didn't show his face.
Whoa, he looks menacing like a motherfucker.
Okay, this one doesn't have. I could have swore Yertle the Turtle had the original King Yertle the Turtle had the mustache. But yeah, no, so that was just about stacking.
I think you've got some deep sea. Wow. Whoa.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Yep. It was all political
That
cartoons.
gave me
with
some
Mr.
old. Yeah, I was about to say that. It gave me some 40s political poster shit.
Speaking of funny, like Dr. Seuss, it's just since we're on it, like, have you ever thought about how fucking terrifying the fucking Cat in the Hat would be? Like, you're just having a boring fucking day. It's raining. It's a normal fucking day. Nothing has to happen. It's raining. That happens. It sucks. You can't go outside. This giant 6'6" cat. What's up, motherfuckers? Why y'all so bored? It's like, man, it's raining outside.
All right, I'd be a little intimidated if he came in sounding like fucking Thugnificent from.
I didn't even realize I did that.
Like,
Yeah, that guy walks in. I'm terrified for sure. That was scary.
I would have my gun drawn on him. Like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, you better chill the fuck out, you talking cat.
How many steps do you let him in your house before you just unload on?
He gets what? He gets the.
He comes in like that. It's one.
He gets the initial like kick in, right? He gets the initial B&E, right? And and then I'm like, hey,
Now, if it's the
buddy.
Mike Myers one, he can come in and party.
I was about to say that if it's that one, no, fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
That one actually freaked me out too.
Yeah,
that freaked
yeah.
out a lot of kids.
No, it was freaky as shit. No, the thing 1 and thing 2 in that one were even freakier. Look up them little fuckers.
I feel like the Cat in the Hat is just like a demon of your inhibitions, like your intrusive thoughts personified.
Those kids had some real shit going on.
No, like for real. Like that's what the Cat in the Hat did. He got you in fucking trouble.
Yeah,
He's like, dog,
cleans it
fucking
at the last. No, bro, he was like the
beat
walking.
the shit out of it with a bat. Do it.
Yeah, those freaked me the fuck out. I don't know what it was.
Thing
but
1 and thing 2.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just wanted to hit him with a shovel, bro. Like, I don't know what it was, but just a shovel need to be applied straight to the face.
But going back to that, he gets one step. He gets the initial B&E. He breaks my door down, guns drawn on him, and he gets one step, and I'm shooting his ass.
What if you recognize him as the Cat in the Hat?
I'm still shooting him because of what I just said. I think he's a fucking a demon that's here to entice my intrusive.
I'm not ready to
thoughts.
face my intrusive thoughts. Get the fuck out of here until I'm ready.
I'm about to have an intrusive thought, motherfucker. If you don't leave,
God, your intrusive thoughts would be fucking terrifying because you're Cat in the Hat. So let's play that game real quick. So what would?
Oh, no.
So Spencer's intrusive thoughts, Cat in the Hat, would definitely be just. It'd be walking in and just saying really off the wall, inappropriate shit in the worst times because Spencer wants to. He just is too proper. But Spencer wants to yell out, just be like, fuck! And shit like that when he really doesn't need to. That'd be Spencer's Cat in the Hat, just coming in and screaming at people when they really is inappropriate. He'd be like at the church gigs and shit. And they just,
Hail Satan!
just walk in, scream, lies, lies.
I enjoy my church job. I'm not saying anything.
No, obviously.
No, yeah, make
Oh,
that
even-
money, son.
Even some of your gigs
Holy
when-
night, the lights are coinciding.
Or even if you don't want to say the church gig, like if you're playing at a bar or whatever,
Oh,
right? And they
stop.
just like have some,
Oh, but I will tell that they're stupid.
yeah. So there you go.
But
So-
only at the end of the night. But
Yeah.
okay, no, you're right though. You're right.
All money is green, baby, unless you're in
and
Brazil.
then Spencer's other intrusive thought, so it'd be that guy that just basically his intrusive thought would just be a very, very like abrasive, outgoing motherfucker.
So
like,
you?
I'm Spencer's Cat in the Hat. I come in, I talk my shit, and I do what I want.
Oh no, he's the demon of the intrusive thoughts.
See, I'm afraid that
Basically, both of y'all, really.
a combination of us two. Yeah. Because I'm gonna say Spencer's. I was
hate
just
this show.
I was just literally about to say Spencer's Cat in the Hat would go in and start flirting with every woman and just telling people how it is and this and that, and then he went ahead and was like, "It's you." I'm like, "Well,
It's
I'm
funny
married
as
now."
shit that he said both of us because now I'm
Yeah.
thinking of him like Kronk, right? And you're like the devil Kronk and I'm the angel Kronk, and I'm like, no. He's got a point.
It's like the worst thing. Hold on. Let's hear him out. That's my favorite one too. Like, hold on. Making some points.
No. He's got a point.
He's
Let's
got a
hear him
point.
out. Yeah, I fucking love that.
I even like how he has to tell him, "You're supposed to be the angel." Yeah, but I'm just saying he's making some
Hey, I'm
point.
just saying,
I'm
he's
just
making a
saying.
point.
Get out of here.
I like the Family Guy bit too a little bit. It's like,
Which one?
Hey, where's the other guy? He's in traffic.
Yeah, he's stuck in traffic. Come on, I'm late.
Oh, come on. This is crazy. This is ridiculous.
And
I
they
got
did-
somewhere to
and
be.
then they did it again with the little devil or the little angel on top of the angel.
This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I feel like I feel like my little guardian angel is either never rolled off the bed and is just like, here he goes again, or he's stuck in constant traffic. Like, this is,
You've seen Half Baked, right?
oh, of course.
I think my angel is the guy on the couch.
Just the one that's always sleeping on the couch but always drops knowledge every now and then.
Yeah, he's like, hey man,
That's my favorite.
I just want to let you. I'm gonna go back on the couch here in a second, but that guy on your other shoulder, he's kind of a dipshit. Anyway,
No, you're intrusive.
I'm
you're,
going back to sleep.
No. You're intrusive
Peter,
cat.
can we put
There you go. Your intrusive cat in the hat definitely would be wanted for war crimes. It
her out
just
in the yard for a while?
Okay, who's hungry?
Oh, jeez, how the hell am I going to break this to Lois? If she finds out I got fired for drinking,
Oh, God.
she's going to blame me. Lie to us. It's okay to lie to women. They're not people like us. I don't know.
old
Hey,
Family
where's
Guy
the
was
other
funny.
Come on, Vincent, I'm late for work.
Oh, great.
Hey, sorry,
Yeah.
man. Am I late? What I missed? Oh, thank God you're here. What do I do?
Tell him to keep lying. He's in too deep.
I don't know. Hey, where's the other guy?
He's a small.
Unbelievable.
Old Family Guy
He's
was
a
great.
smaller car. That
It's
was
a
hilarious.
smaller car in the same traffic.
In the
This is
same
unbelievable.
traffic.
Makes you wonder how the
Old
first one got
Family
there.
Guy was so great.
It's like the guy says, "Hey, guys," it's like they're all watching TV and it's not even plugged in. They just
Slurp.
Oh, the whole gang.
The whole gang's here.
The whole gang.
The whole gang's here. Oh man. Yeah, no. Blade's kind of had to be wanted for war crimes.
Nah, you know what my intrusive thought would be? Like, if Cat in the Hat fucking came to my place, he'd be like, hey, Blade, let's go to Zimbabwe like you've always wanted to. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Rhodesia didn't live forever, though.
But you could.
But exactly. Rhodesia will live forever, Blade. Oh, you're right. And then I'd go run to my fucking, my arsenal. And I'd plate up, put on my combat fucking shorts, my combat cargo shorts, and then run to Rhodesia.
I know what James's would be.
Okay, go ahead.
Streaking on a Cowboys game.
I hate the Cowboys.
See?
That's why you would do it.
That's why I would do it.
I think that's why most of the people do it, right? Because like the team they hate.
I hope so.
I hope that's the
David Beckham, look at my cock. Look at my cock,
Look at
David
my
Beckham.
cock, David Beckham.
Watch it flop as I.
reason. That's the tackle moment. Look at my core.
Yeah, exactly.
Goes down. Shit. That kind of brings it to another intrusive thought. I was watching. I was
God.
saying that. Well, no, yeah, this is kind of more of a psychological test. But
Paint your nuts silver and blue, James.
don't tell me what to do. I did that
Silver
right
and blue. Silver and blue. Your nuts
What?
will be chromed in silver and blue.
Watch
welcome.
as they sparkle as they swing. Silver and blue testicles.
Into the next
Let's
song.
streak during the Cowboys game.
That's Ringo.
It's Ringo.
It's Ringo.
It's Ringo. All right, so
Look at
everybody,
his little-
shut up.
Look at his little smile.
He's so happy.
Hi, Ringo. You are really smiley right now.
He is the consistent guest.
Good boy, Ringo.
Like and subscribe for more Ringo.
The bestest motherfucking boy.
The bestest boy. All right, Blade. Pick one of
James.
these three. Spencer. All right, anyways,
Blade.
James. All right. Donkey.
Donkey.
Shrek. Fiona. All right. Pick one of these three. When you were a kid, I was about to call you a coward. When you were a kid, pirate, cowboy, or samurai?
There is a correct answer.
Damn, son.
No, it's going to tell us a lot about him. I wonder if it actually works with him. Because it worked on me when I did the quiz, so I just want to know. I picked pirate, by the way, but I want to hear what you say.
I'm a samurai, man. I was always picking up the fucking.
I don't feel like that goes with you, but okay. I mean, kind of actually. Spencer,
What
which
are you
one?
fucking
What were
talking
the,
about?
what were the
Hold
three
on,
again?
hold on. Pirate, cowboy, or samurai?
I want to say samurai, but the rule of threes for comedy makes me want to pick cowboy.
Okay, well, there is, like, pick legit. Which one would be the one that's most
man.
enticing? Well, which life seems the most enticing to you?
As an adult cowboy.
Okay,
honestly.
so that actually makes it so.
Nice.
I said I would like a pirate, and the reason why is a pirate is if your personality is more like you don't want rules, you kind of want to do whatever you want to be carefree, you want to just kind of go out there and adventure when you want, be lazy when you want, just do your own thing. And I was kind of like, damn, that does sound like me. I don't want to be told by nobody nothing. Like I just want to do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, however the fuck I want.
Assuming you're captain.
I'm always captain. I'm too alpha not to be captain. The samurai one was, if you pick samurai, it was supposed to be you're a person of more discipline, you're a person of more
That's weird.
like strategic stoicism, like, and that's why I was kind of like, yours is a little off. I feel like
I'll say that I think he's pretty damn.
he's strategic, but
Yes.
the stoicism is where
Okay.
yeah,
He's disciplined though. I'll give him that.
yeah, he's a disciplined man. I give him
So
that.
I think this makes sense actually.
And then the cowboy one is and this one actually makes perfect sense for Spencer, which is what's crazy. And this is why I was like, I hope he doesn't pick for the rule of 3, and it actually picked for real, because the cowboy is like the person that doesn't want the help. They want to blaze their own path. They want to be their own man. They they don't want to, they follow the rules to an extent, but they just don't want to be like they're doing their own thing. And that makes me think, if you legit picked that, because the way, like, I just remember when we were kids and you were telling Dad you wanted to be a musician, he was like, that's not a steady job and blah blah blah. And he didn't understand it. But that was you blazing your own path away from everything that we've ever believed in, like, whatever. I mean, in a sense, all of us have a bit of everything, obviously, but it's one of those kind of funny things that whenever I don't know, you can pinpoint one of the 3 and it kind of makes sense. Like,
Can I say something real quick?
Go
I
ahead.
was also
This-
going to retort, but you
This
first.
feels like horoscope, but for men.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of that shit.
How do you want to die?
More or less, right?
A, do you want to die peacefully in your sleep?
Do you
B,
want to die in a
do
sword
you want-
fight?
Do you want to die in a knife fight? Yeah, I was going to say knife fight.
Better, yeah.
C, do you want to die in a gunfight? D,
you wanna fight a bear?
die in an explosion?
Or E, fighting a bear.
E, fighting a bear? Or F,
And also,
dying balls deep in a lady 45 years past your prime?
And also, if you were born between June 13th and July 25th,
You're a Scorpio.
you're a Scorpio.
yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not even a Scorpio.
I was like,
Gemini,
what?
I think.
Yeah.
Feels like that was from a thing I don't understand, but all right. Yeah.
I don't know either. I just kind of rolled with it.
I mean, might as well at that point. Yeah. Now, that was just one of those little things I just kind of want to bring up to you guys, because I kind of had my, like,
My
original-
retort to yours is, I'm assuming you think I like authority and stuff like that.
No, the
And that
samurai.
goes along with it. But Ronin, it was going to be my response. It's like, yeah, I'd be a Ronin, dude.
Definitely
Like,
more disciplined.
So
but to
basically,
yourself.
yeah,
exactly.
It didn't say necessarily authoritarian. It was just more like the samurai's more like discipline. It has like a certain code it has to follow, and like.
so that brings me back to this. What did you think that we were going to choose? Given that you gave us that test.
I felt like you were gonna be more like me with the pirate one, just because the pirate was very much like it's a lot of your own person. Like a lot of it's kind of got the pirate one is kind of a combination of both. It's like, yeah, like you're disciplined, but only to what I want, not to what the world needs. Like I'm disciplined for what I want to do. I
That's
want to
also
have a
assuming
good
if you're
time.
captain. That's my brain.
Well, no, because even the idea is, even if you're just on the crew, you're out there still doing what the fuck
you'd
ever.
be the best sea dog in
you're
this
not-
side of the Mississippi.
You have no
River.
idea. I am the best number 2 ever.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
the
you're
best
my,
shit in the world.
That's why you're my best co-captain ever. But
How
that's
do you
what,
feel about that, Blake?
What do you mean?
You good with being Luigi?
Yeah.
'Cause I
I'm
gotta-
taller and jump higher.
Because I like being HAL 3000 over here.
HAL 3000.
In all honesty, I've gone on my adventures. I've done my things. I was my own player 1. And you know what's interesting now? Being player 2. It's fun to take a step back and be like, hey,
Yeah,
you
this
sure
is-
about that, buddy?
This has been my
All right,
whole
let's
life.
go.
I can't do it no more, Blade.
See, that's the thing. Is like Spencer never had a choice, because I'm legit. Like I just have too much.
Well, it's time to
I
have
can't,
a
like-
power vacuum.
Yeah, but the thing is like that better be one hell of a vacuum, because I don't like. I can't be number 2 unless it's someone. He did it! The power vacuum. He succeeded.
It begins.
Yeah. No, but like for me personally, like I'm one of those people. Like even when I have to be a subordinate, I'm kind of like my own thing. Like even at work now, like I'm not to say I'm untouchable or nothing, because obviously it's not. But it's not even that. It's just more like I know what the fuck to do. You don't have to tell me.
Ooh, my dick's
So it's
big.
like, yeah, that
I
part's
feel
true.
like the only time I jump out of lane is if people's lives are on the line.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only reason that I jump out of line and be like, all right, you're dumb. Get the fuck out of the way. Guys, don't listen to him. He's a jackass. Let's go.
and see, like one of the things about me is like I've always been very like, if I can't respect you in one way or another, either intellectually or your work ethic or something, I have to respect something. I will openly just be like, yeah, okay, and I will walk over you. Like that has always been my personality. Like you have to be a powerful force for me not to just like.
It's not even powerful. You just got to give a certain amount of resistance. I've learned with you, because I'm not more powerful than you, but you respect me.
And you have abilities that are more powerful than his. Yes.
There's certain aspects of life that I respect you in that I know I can't like not that I can't comprehend, but I can't touch your experience.
James don't know how to shoot gun. You do know how to shoot a gun. Shut up.
It's not even that though.
Not even that.
There's legitimately things that you bring to the table that he just can't do.
Yeah, I mean, the's certain things.
And let's name them all off.
Like no, but legitimately, like
just blah 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 blah.
I don't know if there's that many things.
No, there's not.
No,
and
but
you
like,
can't cook a good steak.
Bullshit.
Oh,
suck it.
All right, James,
but
tell him how good of a steak you can make.
Make a great steak. That is all.
Continue.
No, but like the things is like, well, like with you, when it does come to you, like I respect.
What is that?
What do you say?
It's just a.
I don't pay attention. He's behind my back. But one, here he goes again.
That scares me, actually.
I am the all-powerful producer.
I keep thinking the power went off.
Right.
I'm like,
Shit.
But like certain things about both of you guys, like I have enough respect of that I don't have that run over mentality, or I can at least respect y'all enough that when I do start getting like that, y'all are like, hey, hold on, wait a minute, and I'm like, all right, I can listen to you.
I know you respect me because you ask me for advice sometimes, and you respect my bluntness.
Yeah, and the same thing with Spencer. Like, if I talk to Spencer, it's because I want the fucking cold, hard fucking facts. Like, I'm like Spencer's logic. Like, I think I can think logical and take emotion out of it, but if you piss me off, it all goes out the window. Yeah, Spencer. Like, I'll put it like this. Like, I talk to Blade whenever I need strategic advice. Like, how should I approach this and that without losing my shit?
Without your pants, rock hard, and have flowers in your hand.
Bingo, T-posing all the way.
What a good funeral.
And then, like, when it comes to Spencer's more like when I've already lost my shit, that's when I can reach out to Spencer, because Spencer's more like, all right, man, like, okay, well, let's think about this for a second. And that's how, like, I've said it many times, like, Uncle Ricky, who's been on the show, is a good left hand because he does the dirty work. Blade's a good right hand for me personally because, like, the finesse shit, the shit that I need to be taken more delicately and shit like that.
I'm good at jerking off, too. Right hand.
Very great.
Right hand skills right there.
And then Spencer, I've always said, is like my counsel behind the throne, like the guy that I trust to watch my back and give me advice from the shadows. Like, hey man, this is what's going on.
Do it.
So, yeah,
Do it.
murder the patrony. Yeah.
Execute him.
Raise taxes on the poor. That'll make them happy.
Fuck. What was it again? Fucking.
We're going to raise rates by 5%.
What is it? Execute order 66. That's what it was. Fuck.
Oh yeah, execute order 66.
Do it. Do it.
What if like what was it, Anakin or Luke? That was
Which
Anakin,
one?
right? No, who's the one that did the?
They're both Skywalkers.
Yeah, I'm trying, but which one was
Testing
it?
your knowledge. Which one are you talking about?
The one that went through with Order 66. That was Anakin, right?
Yeah, that was Anakin.
Okay. What if Anakin didn't really want to do it, but like all day and night, like for 3 or 4 days in a row, just do it, do it, do it.
Just like
Do it.
looking over for him
It's
as
just,
he's sleeping.
no, stop it. I'm trying to do it.
My favorite
Do it.
juxtaposition of that is whenever Anakin actually thinks like he's got a fucking brain and doesn't fall victim to the do it. Like
Do it.
And he's like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? And then he like holds off on killing Dooku, and Dooku's like, he's the fucking Sith Lord. He's the one. He's everything. Look, I have proof and everything. And he doesn't kill him and takes Emperor Palpatine fucking and
Do it.
ends everything, and then the credits roll.
There's a bunch of movies that are like that. Like you could just like, what was it like in
If the main character wasn't
if
stupid.
he just wasn't like, I mean, if Harry Potter just punched a couple fucking people right
You
at
know,
the
if
beginning of
I-
the movies,
I'm
you know.
so happy you brought up Harry Potter.
Okay, bro,
Look,
I can't
listen.
watch Harry Potter without being pissed because there's so many times where it's like, I'm gonna tell, and it's like the American enemy's like, tell this. You're just like, knock a motherfucker out. Like, listen, you can have all that magic in the world. Do you have a chin? Because it ain't look like you've been training, motherfucker. Just from there, you know.
I just keep thinking if I was Mario, I would have just shot Bowser with a gun. It's real
mean,
simple.
It's
He is
really
Italian.
easy.
He is Italian.
And he comes in with the wife beater. I've had enough of this bullshit. It just started.
All right. Well, there's your early 2000s parody video.
There it is.
So
We're gonna do it.
my fucking thing with Harry Potter.
I'll be the fat Mario and a white beater that comes in. You could be Bowser.
You ever seen Chamber of Secrets?
Yes.
You know, whenever he's running from the snake,
Yes.
That motherfucker trips on a flat surface.
That's it.
I legitimately I was a kid, bro. I was a kid when I saw this. We had the DVD, and I stopped.
Yeah.
I paused. I was like, what did this asshole trip on?
Yeah.
And my mother and my sister were sitting, what are you doing? Hold on. And I was sitting here with the remote going click, 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 click,
Yeah,
like
rewinding
doing
it
frame
back
by
and forth,
frame. And
yeah.
I'm like, look.
Yeah.
He fucking tripped on nothing.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Who does that? And see,
Anyway.
it's one thing when it's a
That's the
cartoon like
secret
you
that's
know,
in the chamber. We
he
don't know what
trip on
tripped
nothing. Yeah.
Yes.
There you
The
go.
secret of balance.
Well, there's a bunch of those little like plot hole save yourself moments and shit that's just fucking goofy. Like, but like Harry Potter was always one of the ones like there's literally like it's not even like they're holding the wands up to him to actually do like a magical thing. They're just literally like, sir, da 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 da. I'm like, yo, jujitsu his ass or something. Do something. Don't just sit there like, no, don't tell the professor, please, no, save my ass. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of that shit that goes on, and then it's like, y'all are all in trouble, and it's like, of course we're in trouble. The movie's about us. You know, it's all about me.
So, quick question here, Spencer. Did you have a music game for us this time?
No,
Okay.
because
Well,
I thought Nick was coming.
oh, gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
I've got a little thing we can do.
Go ahead.
I call it a little, what is it, character clash?
Character clash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little character clash here.
So,
Whoa.
Hold on.
He's trying.
he's losing it.
One
He's
more.
lost it.
One more.
It's gone.
Do it again.
All right, good
Okay,
enough.
there it is. Character
Good
clash.
enough. Yeah, character clash. Woo.
So, concept of the game is we're going to, I have an example here already. The Ninja Turtles, of course.
okay, so we're
you
gonna do Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, so we're going to figure out, I'm going to guess what everybody's, we're going to kind of figure out which thing everybody is, right? Like me personally, I think Spencer might be a Michelangelo guy, and I think you might be a Raphael guy, and you need to let me know if I'm right, wrong, or if we're all right, and we talk about why we think they're the best and why yours sucks.
This
Okay.
will not work on me.
A lot of these.
I
won't
know,
work on
I
him.
remember.
I don't know the turtles that well.
Okay, so I guess it's
To me, Spencer's a Donatello.
really.
Yeah, just because he's like
Nerd.
logical and he's like logical, kind of to the facts. and
Which color headband
Purple.
did he have? All right,
Purple.
I like purple. Yeah, sure.
No,
I agree.
he's like the smart turtle. Like that's his whole thing. He's like the the one that makes the turtle tech and all that shit. Uses the bow staff. I've always seen Spencer more like a
Fine.
Donatello one, where it's just more like like I said, Spencer is one of those people that if you need just cold hard logic, like almost like a computer, talk to Spencer.
like a sociopath.
Yeah, but exactly like a sociopath, actually.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh, your mom's pissing her off. Just kill her.
I mean, when it comes to me, it's not.
Take her knees out.
Just take her knees out.
When it comes to me, it's not fucking difficult. I mean, the RAF, obviously.
Open palm. It doesn't leave a mark.
Yeah, but I believe in the fist.
Which is why
Sounds
you're
right.
Raphael.
What do you think mine
This
is?
is why I'm RAF. I mean, to me, you've always like,
You're a Mikey.
nah, he's not a Mikey.
He likes
'cause-
pizza.
But he's
I do like
all the
they
turtles
all like pizza. Hold
That's
on.
the
Yeah,
only
but
thing,
you
yeah.
really like. No, dude, you're the rat.
Nah.
You're the fucking rat, man.
Nah.
I'm Master Splinter. I
Hell
said the
yeah.
Turtles. I don't want to be Master Splinter.
No,
I'm not
see,
that good.
Blade somewhere in the Blade somewhere for see, because like Mikey's like the goofy answer, but if you really know Blade, like he has a lot of serious moments where he's really thinking about shit and trying to break shit down and figure it out. Like he's goofy for us as friends, but like he really is like a deep thinker type. So like to me, but he's also really into the tech. He's not a Leo. Leo's a leader. So like that's the only thing is he's openly said on this very fucking episode he is a great number 2. So he can't be Leo.
I'm not a leader.
Like automatically that wipes that out.
Okay,
Like
maybe he's a leader if y'all were turtles.
I'm a good leader. I
Yeah.
just don't like leading.
But like that's so he's a Donnie. Like he's another Donnie to me. Donnie's the number 2 because Raph is like the physical number 2, but he's like the man on his own island type shit. You know, you got Leo who's the leader type, and Donnie's like the smart one. Like the both of y'all give me Donnie vibes, like straight up. Like you're into the technology, you're into the cold hard logic, but you got a little bit more Mikey. He's got a little bit more maybe Leo in him. But like,
So we got to do some creatures that I would know.
Creatures?
all right,
Some
I'll think about it the next time then.
what's Spencer's Mario character?
Yeah.
What's his Mario
Who
vibe?
am I? What enemy am I? Specifically enemy.
Spencer's
Shy guy.
Oh,
I give him Monty Mole energy.
Oh,
Monty Mole.
I'm a Monty guy.
Yeah, he's a Monty Mole energy. He's a. What'd you say? Oh, well, we got an incident. Yeah, no, I can see Shy Guy, but like as you've gotten older, you've broken out of that. To me, you got the Monty Mole energy. Like you're cool being in the background, you're doing your thing, you're kind of cool on your own. You know what I'm saying, Monty?
You are King Babam.
Why? Why King Babam of all people?
James, the leader of the most explosive, reactive people.
No, I don't fucking get what you're coming from.
See?
Yeah, That might be fair.
And Blade is
One of the boos.
No. He's the rotating flame bar.
No, he's the spiny towers that just fall and have a smile.
Oh yeah, no, he's a pokey.
Yeah, the pokies. There you go. That's Blade. He just comes in goofy.
The one on the sand level?
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that just do that. They're like smiling. That's you.
I don't, or maybe like a bullet bill just to play the gun angle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. No, he's the little the shy guy looking guys, but they're not shy guys, but the ones with the guns.
Oh, sniffets.
Sniffets. Yeah, he's a snippet.
I know this way too. This is weird.
I feel like I'm a hammer bro.
Nah, you're a snippet, bro.
He'd be
Because they
more
shoot
of a hammer,
bullets. They're the ones that look like Family Guys, but they shoot bullets.
They look like what?
They look like the shy guys, but they have like the round face, almost like the Birdo, and they shoot bullets. The snippets.
Oh.
Yeah, you're the snippet because like you're not like high profile enough to be right in people's faces, but like you shoot guns, so you're a snippet.
High profile. All day.
All right,
day,
Blade.
every day.
What U.S. president that's named Donald would you be? Maybe a thinker for the next episode. Huh?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Wait.
Calvin Coolidge.
Nice.
Nice. With
I'm
that said,
I'm a Dwight D. Eisenhower guy myself. Watch, we're going to say one of these fucking presidents that had like a really horrible fucking policy.
I think he was the only 5-star general to become president.
that's badass.
That is actually pretty badass.
But not Washington.
Nah, Washington was just like, hey, listen, man.
There wasn't 5-star generals back
There's
then.
a lot of crazy things about
Guess
Washington
so,
where he
so.
wasn't quite as sane-headed as I like to make him in the stories.
Oh,
Like,
he's
he was
fucking crazy.
He was a mad motherfucker. And apparently he was like 6 foot, so he was ginormous back then. So he was a giant, crazy, let's fuck these British up.
Yeah,
type
he
of
was
guy,
straight up
like-
Shane Gillis's joke.
Yeah, like Shane Gillis' joke about like you have to have a retarded guy to be your first president to cross the Delaware on Christmas Day when it's freezing cold. He's like, hey, them fuckers are over there taking a nap. Let's go get them. Like that's like that dude was fucking crazy.
That's more like Blade than anything.
To George Washington. I mean, whenever they break down that his teeth were like horse bone.
It was like wood and donkey bones.
But
Yeah,
there was mercury in
donkey
it
bones.
too. Somehow there was mercury in it, so they said that was what made him like so like he's just irrational, ready to go at all times.
Irrational rage.
Oh, it's
Well.
just fucking craziness.
I think I'd be Obama.
Glass of water.
No, I just I wouldn't mind the
That's-
drone strikes.
Oh, man.
That fucking that little video clip of the glass of water thing to me is just always the funniest one.
I
It's
don't know
like-
what that is.
It's him in Detroit, and he's trying to talk about how the drinking water's not as bad as they tried out to be. So he's just like, "Oh, I'm parched. Can I get a glass of water?" And then they literally bring him apparently it's tap water. Supposedly it's tap. I ain't got time for a bottle. Bring me tap water. And then it's like in a glass, and he's like, "That's great."
Yeah.
like he literally just
Touched it to his lips.
Yeah.
Michelle,
yeah. Michelle, this is the greatest water of all time.
let's move here.
Hey, Big Mike. I mean Michelle. Yeah. So it's like,
Oh, yeah. You brought up the thing where I'm like,
When Hillary gets into office, let's move here.
when Hillary gets in the office, we're gonna drink tap water. Yeah, it's like, but like when you watch him, he legit goes like, he's like, "Oh, thank you for the water. That was good." It's like
it was delicious.
And
The
like,
greatest one ever.
it's almost like the Zuckerberg, and he's trying the weird little lizard lick thing that he did. It was like that level of a sip. Like he didn't take a drink of that fucking water. It just
Well,
so yeah.
let's wrap this present like a Christmas tree.
Well,
Make like a tree and get the fuck out. I'm gonna do it.
No, keep going.
Oh no.
Thanks for watching.
This is the verse.
That's when you say take on me. I don't know the whole
All
song.
right, guys. Well, we appreciate you watching and everything. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, and smash that bell icon. But we have one more thing that we almost forgot. Blade, show them what they could
Oh,
possibly
yeah.
win.
Heck
We
yeah.
have a giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're turning into a real show. When we hit 100 subscribers, the bar is low. Help us get there. 100 subscribers have a chance to win. He's not changing the camera.
He's
so I
not
just
doing
show
the
it.
camera thing. You got to do the
Oh,
thing.
you gotta do the thing.
You got to put it.
All right,
close
what do they
on
have a
there.
chance to win, Blade?
They got a chance to win this wonderfully engraved flask that says Deep Thoughts Whiskey Shots. Or
That's
the
right.
DTWS. Hold on, let me get a little bit closer to you here. Ooh. There it is. Right here.
Handmade,
There you go.
Handmade by your very own degenerate extraordinaire. So,
I made it with love and coom.
So once we get to 100 subscribers, we will. There's the coom.
There it
Nice and shiny coom.
is.
But once we get to 100 subscribers, we'll have some kind of we'll come up with some kind of contest. You got to comment or some shit like that. We'll come up with something, and then yeah, so we got that for you. And then if everybody likes those, maybe once we get it going, it'll be something we look onto the marketplace.
Doesn't matter. I got one for myself.
As long as we have one, don't care what y'all got.
That's true.
But yeah, once we get to 100 subscribers, we'll sit there and we'll come up with some kind of contest or game, and we'll that could be your very own little flask. It works. It holds alcohol. It works.
It does. And then James will jerk you off too. Anyway, good night, guys. Bye.
This motherfucker.